Hey all, Night Strike here, and yep, it's once again time for the Friday Night Strike. And yes, we're a little late this evening, about 9 minutes in. But the Friday Night Strike is either half an hour or an hour and 30 minutes or an hour. It's not a set time specifically. It's just however much time we have. So, how's it going? Let me send some invites out. I'm a bit late, so that means Kingpin, you'll probably want to check your email in about 5 minutes. That means some other people might want to check their emails in 5 minutes too. Maybe a Gary, a Rich, a Stacy. Let's see. Let's see. Gotta give one to the Gizzard. Who else? And hey, Mike Sykes, what's going on, dude? My fellow Mike militia brother. And Mike, there's a couple of us. Budget Guns and Gears is a Mike. I'm a Mike. So we don't have the Travi Collective. We are the Mike Militia. So, thank you for joining us. Gun Loving Grandpa's out there. What's going on, dude? Thank you for showing up. Thank you for participating. Remember, if you're out there and you're watching, but you aren't saying anything, say something. Contribute to the conversation, because that's what this kind of chat is all about. It's contributing. It's about taking part of the conversation, whether you're doing it in the live chat or you're in the room talking. The fact is that the conversation is what it's about, not necessarily the content of the conversation, as long as we keep it PG-13, okay? We're trying to keep it, decent. We don't want to get kicked off the air, obviously. All right. There we go. Invites have been sent out. Whether anyone shows up or not, that's neither here nor there. It's hit or miss Tuesday night, 9 o'clock. So what's going on, guys? Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't talked. I mean, I don't get as many invites as I used to get. So, what's going on? I'm sure a whole lot. Kingpin, check your email now. You probably have an email. Other than that, is anything interesting going on lately other than, the sham that is the impeachment? Weston Probst is out there. What's going on, Weston? Apparently, Virginia lawmakers are threatening sanctuary counties is world-class hypocrisy. So apparently, they're threatening them. Enrique's out there. What's going on, Enrique? He says, sorry I haven't been available. Been traveling all around the world, literally. Well, whenever you travel to Charleston, you either email me or send me, a text message or something so that, I can buy you a beer or whatever the hell you drink. Okay, so let's see the awfulness that's going on. Mike Sykes. My state's new governor just restored voting rights to 140,000 felons. That's good, but then he started talking about red flags and assault weapons and mag capacity. Time to build the gallows. Mike, what state are you in? That's what I want to know. Because if you're in my state, then we need to get the pitchforks and the torches, up to the Capitol. All right, I'll buy you a beer, Enrique. I don't drink that much, but I'll buy you a beer. But yeah, that doesn't sound good. But I mean, I'm all for felons getting at least their voting rights back as long as they don't commit any crimes after they get released. Okay, because yep, they did their time. They should be reformed and rehabilitated. As long as they become a productive member of society, I don't give a damn. Okay, but after that. Oh yeah, Kentucky. Well, Kentucky's always been a little off kilter. I would know. I graduated from Oldham County High School. Look that one up. And if you live in Kentucky, you know where that is. And if you don't, well, look it up. You got Google. That's all I'm going to say on that. It's Kentucky. Yeah. They're not big fan. The legislator votes in and the governor signs the open carry law, and then they're like, oh, no, we don't want that. It's like, and the governor says, well, if you don't like it, you can move. And, then I guess the governor gets voted out and the new governor gets in, and it's like, okay. All right. Oh, wow. All in Brandenburg, huh? Ooh. Well, they're family. Nothing you can do about it. So, I know where that is. That's in Meade County. Yep. So, let's see. Anything else going on, guys? Is that a buddy I hear? Is that a certain individual named Kingpin who's muted?
That would be me. And
Turn your camera off. There you go.
I always turn my camera off.
Yeah. Remember, I always set it to where participants start muted because, for some reason or not, people have stuff going in the background, and I don't want to get flagged by someone's TV.
I think it's cool that way because, especially from my point of view, because I get kicked out quite often. And when it automatically resets, like StreamYard, you got to go back in and get back in the chat, but the GunTube will automatically reset you. And sometimes if I'm in the chat room messing around and I get kicked out, I don't know that I'm back. I'm always
right. And while I've seen the emails people have sent people saying, if you're on mobile, make sure you have stable mobile connection in order to be on StreamYard. Quite honestly, you should follow that same instead of bitching about GunTube Chamber, you should follow the same practice, because if you don't have a stable mobile connection, why are you trying to chat anyways?
I never get kicked out of I always get kicked out of my house. And I'm hardwired in, and my computer sits right next to my modem.
I don't know. You might have some issues with your internet then.
Well, it hasn't really happened all that much lately, but the other day when I did Rick's fill-in show, I was having all kinds of time, but I think that was just my computer, because I couldn't really with the chat room either. Like, I'd try to type in the chat and it would take forever too.
Right. Well,
What you got planned for the weekend? Anything good?
I'm updating the software constantly right now, so hopefully that fixes a lot of problems. No,
it's definitely gotten better.
I don't have any plans for this weekend, but I think I'm going to do a GunTube update probably tomorrow. I wanted to do it later this evening, but I think tomorrow's going to be the day I'm going to do it. Because apparently some people have been asking what's going on, and I don't feel like talking about it on my show.
Yeah, that's what I was saying the other day. A 2-minute video. Hey, everybody, I'm working on GunTube. Don't worry, everything will be fine. How about your boy? I can't see the chat, so hello, everybody in the chat.
We got everyone's favorite disagreeable New Yorker himself, John Z's out there. We got Black Cat Outdoors out there. He has a link if he wants to jump in, but he's being Night Strikeist. He's being Night Strikeist. He doesn't want to join Night Strike's chat. I get it.
Well, he's not really a fan of guns, and you got GunTube, so you've already got one strike against you.
We got Ozzy Osbourne out there, so. Yeah, Ozzy, I have relatives from Eastern Kentucky as well as Virginia, because West Virginia, because, well, that's basically the area where Ellis's family comes from. So, yeah, what can you do? Family's family. And for anyone asking, he's doing just fine. He just, he's burning the midnight oil at PSA. That's all we can really say. He's just working. Hopefully he'll get a raise so he can get his internet back. Or he'll figure out some way to get, wire his telephone's internet hooked into his computer so he could actually, get online or something. I might have to give him a Christmas present or something.
What's your take on the EZ 9mm coming out?
My take is why?
Really?
I mean, yes, really. That's my take. The 9mm easy. Why? I mean, it isn't. Why can't they use a better caliber, like 357 SIG, 45 ACP? Hell, 10mm. Why is it gotta be 9? Why has everybody got to go with 9? Why can't they go with a better caliber? I think we need to protest and ask for a better line of calibers. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. I mean, I bet you if you take a poll, 9 out of 10 people that are like normal everyday people don't even know what 357 SIG is.
Yeah, probably. or 40 Smith and Wesson. You know, I can deal with 40 Smith and Wesson.
I'd like it to come in 40. That'd be nice. Maryland, we won't be able to get it for a year anyway, so it'll be an old gun by the time we get to buy it. But I'd buy the 9mm. I'd prefer it in 40, but I'd buy the 9.
I mean, I prefer the 40. I mean, the only reason why I buy guns in 40 is because they're easy to convert to 357.6. So. Yeah, no, Black Cat. I can shoot it just as fine as I can shoot any other caliber. Thank you. Black Cat says, "Has he never heard of a hotspot?" Well, maybe I'll get him a hotspot. And John, you are disagreeable because you say things we disagree with.
I never disagree with John Z.
Well, you haven't seen half the shit he types on the YouTube chat. Yeah, thanks, John. Thanks. John says, laugh out loud. He shoots well if the target is the size of a barn. Yeah, thanks. Wow. Let's have a shooting match between at Black Cat Outdoors and at Night Strike, Gizzard Gary says. No, let's not. He says that's a lie. Hashtag fake strike. No, you're not doing it. Hashtag fake news on Night Strike. You can't do that. Nope. Doesn't work like that. That sounds like a liberal. John, are you liberal? That's what I thought.
You guys had a pretty good show on Wednesday. Rants and Raves was top notch, man.
I don't know. That was primarily just roll call, not really me.
I don't know. I enjoyed it.
I am not a liberal, John Z. I'm not like you New Yorkers. So, what else is going on with you? You do anything this weekend?
No, probably not. It's gonna be raining here pretty much all weekend, and Sunday when it's not raining, I gotta help my friend do some stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's raining here too, so if it rains again tomorrow, like they said the weather's going to, then I'm not going to be going outside and doing any shooting. That's for sure. So
I don't mind shooting in the rain. I just don't have time to do it this weekend.
I do, considering the gazebo tent I had to be under, that broke during a hurricane. So yeah, I'm gonna have to build a more permanent structure back there. John, I keep my beard pretty short these days. I don't have a long beard anymore. I keep it trim. I go to the barber shop every week or so. They're actually really good at trimming beards. It's like if you grow a decent beard and you need help trimming it, go to a barber shop. They still do that there. Holy shit, Moon Food's alive. Where the hell have you been, dude? Where the hell have you been? Ghost Shadow's out there too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking bets on it too. Black Cat, so Black Cat, you've got an adorable cat as your channel logo, so you might be able to scrape by on that. My channel's probably gone though, just because it's all First Amendment. Moonfoon says I've been crushing offline. Well, congratulations. Good job. I don't need to know, John. I don't need to know that. Thanks. All right. Let's see. Huh. So what else is going on, guys? Anything interesting? Anything new?
If anybody's interested in trying to win a AK-47 for $10, go visit the Crazy Scotsman's channel. He's doing another giveaway for Mr. Holster, and $10 entry fee gets you a spot in the raffle or drawing or whatever to win a complete AK-47. I think it's a Vepr. I'm not too sure.
Ghost Shadow, that's interesting. That is interesting. John T says, I'm waiting for my pizza. I'd join you guys, but I no longer get a link. John, have you wondered why that might be that you don't get a link? Have you looked at the stuff you've said? Come on, man. Come on. Gee, I wonder why you don't get a link.
Hashtag Lake John Z.
I'm going to hate myself in the morning. Now, which one is his email? He's got two of them. That's true, that one. Uh-oh. Black Cat's here.
Hi, honey.
How you doing?
All right. I can't stay real long, but I figured I'd come in and fuck with you live.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining. Now I know that it's not me that's catist, it's you that is night strikist.
Well, yeah, almost everybody's night strikist. Let's be fair here.
It hurts. It hurts. All right, Warsaw Patriots out there.
I got it.
4-2 Outdoorsman.
I have to crack a beer.
Hey, 4-2 Outdoorsman. How you doing, buddy? So.
Not really my beer chat, but we got Sam Adams' White Christmas.
Hey, if you got time to sit down and have a beer, that's a good day.
I don't really, but it is what it is.
No, but you're going to do it anyways.
Yep. I'm actually out in my garage at the moment, so.
All right, outdoorsman. You just let me know when you got time to chat. I'll chat. No problem. Warsaw Patriot says at Night Strike, when you can, you need to check out my new video share. Share it out there. Okay, well, I got to check your video first to make sure it's family friendly before I share something like that. I can't just do that on the spot. Because we've seen the videos on YouTube, right, Kingpin?
Yeah, there's some crazy ones out there, that's for sure.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't even know what I can't even find his channel right now. They're hiding his channel. They're hiding his channel. Oh wow, that's a really long video. I don't know, guys. All right, I'll link to it, just because I'm a nice guy.
I watched the video. It's family friendly. Yeah, it's a bunch of people giving speeches about standing up for our rights and the Constitution and stuff. It's pretty good.
I'll link his video out there in the live chat for you guys. But just remember, his video is 30 minutes long, so be aware it's gonna take a while. John, can you get chosen a better name? At least he's muted.
What's up, Hung?
What's up, guys?
There we go.
I'm sorry, it's not what I set up on Jitsi Meet, but that's what comes out for some reason.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it does. Maybe next time you should button up better.
It wasn't my ding dong that was typing in the information.
No,
it was me.
No. Two Gun Kitty listening on the drive home. I'm sorry that you're listening, buddy. I apologize for this profusely.
That's like standard. You should use that as a disclaimer at the beginning of all your videos. Look, I apologize for this profusely.
No,
just start out that way.
Just for the Friday Night Strike. HW is John. He decided to be funny tonight again. He can change it anytime he wants. He just chooses not to.
I have to change mine. Maybe I'll become Jonas Cat.
I'd rather you didn't.
Is my channel back up on GunTube, by the way?
I'm still working on that.
I see. Yep.
I'll tell you about it off air, right?
And I'm not the caddest one, and I'm the Night Strikest one, and you're not caddest, huh? I see how you are.
I am not caddest. No, I'm not. Listening to this is still better than a Nothing Fancy video. Wow, that's harsh.
Nothing Fancy videos are only 8 hours long. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I've never seen one.
I don't watch them either.
If you have like 3 days off, you'll have more than enough time to catch at least one.
Yeah.
Ouch.
But then again, I don't see him doing too many videos lately, and he's usually just putting up a political video response, on his B channel. That's what I'm subscribed to, his B channel, for the political videos. But other than that, not
I
subbed it.
haven't seen much from him in a while. He's still doing videos, right?
Are you? Yeah. Are you?
I think so.
Are you subbed to his B channel?
No, why would I be sub to anything he does?
No, I'm just saying if you're curious if he's been doing videos lately, he had like 2 videos in 4 or 5 months on his B channel. So he's not doing them often, but he is putting something out.
Well, good for him, I guess.
Yeah. So what's new?
Not much. How's the move going?
Money seems to keep coming in slower than it has to go out.
That's how it is all the time.
You know how it is. So other than that, everything's pretty much the same.
Thanks, Ghost Shadow. Thanks. That really makes me feel better. Ghost Shadow at Night Strike. It is either this or watching damn Bloomberg commercials every 3 to 5 minutes. Ouch. Ouch.
That's pretty rough.
What is a Bloomberg commercial?
You don't want to know. A Bloomberg is running for president commercial.
Oh, that? That's like watching Bloomberg is like watching Nancy Pelosi. It's just bonkers.
No, because at least Bloomberg is entertaining. Nancy Pelosi is less so.
Not really. No, Bloomberg just has a few more marbles than Nancy. That's about it.
No. Bloomberg gets on TV and it's like, hey, look at the dancing, lying rich monkey right there.
Oh, and he's pointing to Nancy. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's fun watching Nancy chew on her face, though.
But that's only the parts of her face.
Finish the job.
That's only parts of her face that are not staying in place.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
If she bites it, because it's like a staple.
It's refreshing to know that she doesn't hate anyone, though.
Right.
Oh,
right.
Of course not. She loves everybody.
Except if you're named Trump.
No,
Or
I feel much better that Trump is
your
in her
headline is Trump
prayers
supporter.
every night.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, Bloomberg is trying to spend all his money instead of on gun control this year. He's spending half of his money on,
yes.
on president commercials.
Thank you. Have a good one.
So,
John, did you just earn $20 while we were listening? Well, I heard him speeding off too.
He had to run because the cops are coming down the block.
I hear him speeding off and too.
wow, I didn't know they delivered pizzas on scooters.
I don't think that's what Black Cat was talking about.
Oh.
No, I was talking about John earning the $20, not paying.
Okay.
Yeah.
The pizza man hasn't arrived yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He comes later.
Okay,
or sometimes
then.
not at all.
Okay.
Sometimes not at all.
Well, it is raining outside.
Drink. Yeah.
It is raining outside, so it washes off easily.
Did you order this pizza with sausage?
You know I did. Grrr.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow. Bow, wow.
You also put ham and bacon on it too.
Oh yeah.
Only if you're from West Virginia do you have pigs involved.
All right.
I ordered
Mattingly
bacon with mac and cheese.
Jay Mattingly said, I'm so burnt out on politics, it's constantly anti-Trump shit 24/7. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Unfortunately, that's the way it's gonna be.
Because the left are a bunch of nuts.
Because the left has gone so far off the map that that's all they see is red. They don't see anything else anymore.
The left is coming for your rights.
Yep.
Sad but true. Ironic. Sad but true.
Yep. I don't see how they can be the Democratic Party of America when they want to remove what makes America America.
They've destroyed the democracy and Democratic Party years ago.
No. Jerry Nadler, Adam Schiff, Charles Schumer, and Nancy Pelosi said they're defending the Constitution. Didn't you hear them all last week quoting the Founding Fathers?
Quoting this, I don't think they can fucking read the Constitution.
They probably burn it just for fun.
Yeah. It's either last week or the week before. I watched Nancy Pelosi say Trump has violated his oath of office, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, whoa.
Speak of oath of violation, huh? Look who's talking.
Speak of the devil and she shall appear. That is the pot calling the kettle black and unemployed and being put down by the man.
Well, we all know.
That's how bad that is, because every single freaking Democrat in the House, the Senate, or any part of the government is always trying to infringe the Second Amendment. So don't tell me that he's violated his oath of office. He hasn't violated jack. But every single Democrat that is sitting in the House and the Senate actively, knowingly break their oath of office when they're supposed to uphold and defend the Constitution. Every single amendment, not just the ones you like. Makes me angry.
That makes all of us angry.
Anyway, so there you go. You got Night Strike Ransom Race Part 2 right here.
Going for the wound up some bitch of the week.
You know, I might as well just take the award now and be done with it. Is it a stale piece of bacon or something now?
I don't know. Depends on if a certain Travis does a show.
Right. Glut 23 every day, all day is out there. He says, "Hey y'all." I'm like, "Hey Glut 23, how's it going?" Yeah, it's Friday the 13th. I don't like it. Two Gun Kenny Catnip Outlaw says, "I will avoid listening to politics tomorrow. Joined a new outdoor gun range and trying it out for the first time tomorrow." Well, congratulations. He also says they prefer to rewrite the Constitution in their own words. Well, unfortunately, their own words aren't the definition of the actual words, and someone should throw or smack their face with the dictionary. Just saying.
Well, lately, it seems like most people running for Democrat seats, their words resemble more Hitler's or Stalin's.
Yeah. Well, what can you do? What do we do?
You could try drinking. It helps. Just saying.
Or you try educating people and try to help them understand.
It's only temporary.
You can fix that problem. You just don't run out of drinking.
Yeah, but then you wake up the next morning with a really killer headache.
Well, the longer you drink, the better you get at it.
Yeah, I don't drink much anymore.
And I've got decades of experience. I'm an expert.
Oh, I know you are. No, I just have a really high threshold for alcohol, so I don't drink alcohol.
So now I've got an idea for our shooting contest. A beer shot. You got to drink a beer and take a shot, then drink a beer and take a shot. That might not be good.
No, you might miss the target.
Yeah, but then we'll be on an even field.
No, I might actually hit most of what I'm looking at.
That's what I was going to say. He's probably going to hit the target.
That's true. If Night Strike can't see the target, he might actually hit it for a change.
Oh, ha. The joke's on you. The gun will have a bayonet on it.
Great. Now we have to have a shooting contest and a drinking contest. Night Strike.
Nah. How about the next time I go to Pennsylvania, I just buy you a beer and we call it even.
I'm good with that. I will. I don't care who it is that you can buy me a beer. I'm always good for that.
There we go. I'll buy a beer.
Just have to let me know when you're coming in. You should schedule it. You should schedule it when I do one of the group shoots. Then you can come up and shoot machine guns and have fun, like John Z did.
I might, though because how Pennsylvania plays with South Carolina, I won't be able to bring anything with me because
That's okay.
You guys don't accept my permit.
That's okay. Black Cat has plenty of toys.
Which is weird.
Number one, I do have plenty of toys. Number two, you can still have a gun in your car and you can still carry openly on any permit since you're an out-of-state resident. You just can't carry concealed.
Oh, is that right?
You can't do any of that. As long as you have a permit
from your home. The only thing the reciprocity has to do with is concealed carry. As long as you have a permit from any state and you're not a PA resident, you can carry openly.
Okay. I think we lost Kingdom.
The same way you can buy all kinds of fireworks if you're not from PA, but if you live in PA, can't touch them.
Actually, now you can.
Oh,
they changed that law.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah. Come up when we're doing a group shoot Night Strike. You can shoot like stuff like I had John Z shoot. John Z wouldn't shoot any of the real big fun stuff like the Gibbs or the 458 Laud or the 10 gauge.
No, I'd love to shoot that stuff.
Yeah. So. You did get to shoot a machine gun though.
Apparently, Mad Sexy says at Black Cat Outdoors, you still owe me a dance.
What?
That's what Mad Sexy says. He says you still owe him a dance.
Well, tell him to come out here and we can do the lambada.
You're not going to do the tango with him?
See how old everybody is if they remember the reference for that song.
Right. Jay Mattingly says, the only thing that brings a smile to my face about politics is the fact that Trump will have more Supreme Court picks during his second term. Well, that's it. That's if Robo Ginsburg, finally bites the bucket.
That would be sweet. I don't wish ill on the woman, but Jesus, it's like Weekend at Bernie's on the Supreme Court anymore. Holy fuck. They're just dragging her around and throwing her in a chair.
They're just replacing her fluids every other week.
It's like watching a timer go with a never-ending point.
All right, I gotta run, guys. I got shit to do. So thanks for the invite, there, Night Strike. I'll be listening in.
All right.
See you later.
Thanks for coming in.
Later.
All right. NY Outcast just says. Just did a rant video. Should I put it up or save my channel? Laugh out loud. Well, that's up to you. Rich Wright got the reference and said, "I knew RL was a frequent visitor of the Blue Oyster." Yes, the Blue Oyster. Yeah. That's that bar in Police Academy, isn't it? I think that was. Yeah, the first one.
Mahoney sent Captain Mauser and his little lapdog dude there.
Yeah. That's the reference. Took me a little while to figure that one out.
You know what I was watching for shits and giggles today?
What were you watching?
The Greatest American Hero.
Okay.
Heck yeah, dude. What was the word? What was the word that changed him into the hero?
The word? No, the Greatest American Hero.
Yeah.
That's the
Isn't
one
that
where the guy
it's little,
flies like he's on crack and he crashes into everything.
yeah, he had
As
curly
he's
blonde
angry
hair and a
at me.
red suit.
There was no magic word.
No, there was definitely a word that gave him his magical powers or
No,
did
the
something
suit
to
gave him the
hypnotize.
powers. All he had to do was
Okay.
put it on.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I really feel like there was some type of word that had something to do with that show, some type of code word or whatever. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
I'm watching the first season now, but nobody said anything about any words.
Ghost Shadow says show from the 80s with poor special effects. Well, in the 80s, they had to do with what they had. Not everybody can do that, cool CGI thing yet.
And it's funny how they repeat the scenes over and over, and they play the whole song that's being sung. Just a little nostalgia. That's it.
Because remember, the special effects you see in almost every movie now was pioneered by, this is sad to say, but by George Lucas and a couple other directors and film crews. George Lucas wasn't the only one to use it, but he was the one that used it the most for Star Wars, all the Star Wars movies. Until eventually, and then other companies started using that same method. Granted, he didn't start the method, but the issue is other companies and directors and crews started using that same blue screen method. Then they changed it to I think it was green screen. But the issue is without more people adopting that method of special effects, it wouldn't have progressed to the level it's at now.
And I got to stick up for John. He's right. There was no special word. He just put the suit on. He had gotten it from an alien spacecraft that crashed on Earth. And the reason why he was so bad at controlling it is because he lost the instruction manual to it.
The ship never crashed. It actually, beamed the stuff down to them, and that was it, and it left.
Yeah, that's right. Because they beamed it to the wrong person. He wasn't actually supposed to want to get it. It was supposed to be somebody else.
Hey, listen, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying what I'm just finding out now because I didn't. I didn't remember half the stuff till I started watching it this week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been watching the reruns. They show it in the morning on the one channel. They show it in the Incredible Hulk on one of those alternate channels. That's part of the like if you have one of the digital antennas. Yeah, some cable services have them now. They show it on one of those channels, and they show that in the Incredible Hulk. And I'm trying to remember, there's one other superhero show that they showed. I like me right now. I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, Ghost Shadow says they couldn't even afford cables. Well, those were the dark days. That was the dark ages.
And he yelled and screamed a lot in those scenes where he was flying.
Well, it's because he was scared shitless because he didn't know what the hell he was doing.
No, he did not. No, he did not.
Like I said, he lost the manual. He didn't know what the hell he was doing. He was winging it.
Surprise.
That's why you don't throw away the instruction manual, folks.
Black Cat is asking if you're still working, John.
I'm always working.
Okay, well there you go, Black Cat.
No time for the weary. Yeah. Why does he want to make an appointment?
I think he might. He might want to. Yes. So. All right.
Yeah, you want to get a little nerdy? Remember last week we were talking about the Alienware laptop that they were coming out with that's going to have the desktop processor and the desktop GPU?
Yeah, what's up with that?
They officially released it. Newegg has not Newegg. eBay seller are selling them for $2,700. Dell has them for over $3,000.
Yeah, Dell is always going to be more expensive.
That reminds me. I think it was either Acer or Asus has a laptop just like that they've been selling for. I think it's like $1,900, and it's got a Ryzen 2700 in it.
Yeah, I don't think that's the full.
No, it's a full size processor.
Is it the full desktop one? Because I thought they had declocked it. They had declocked it and put the voltage down on that.
It's a full size desktop processor,
Yeah,
but the laptop is the laptop is also the size of like a tabletop.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus Christ!
It's more of a workstation than it is a laptop.
Yeah, the Alienware one, it's the same size as the standard Alienware 17 that I have. It's not any bigger. I mean, Alienware 17 is not a small laptop, but it doesn't take up a whole tabletop either. Yeah. But if I remember,
but they're still not giving you the latest processor, though.
No.
Yeah, if I remember right, the processor you're talking about, while it is the same size as the full desktop one, they actually had declocked the speeds on it, and they had toned the voltage down.
No, the one I'm talking about, they actually just threw a desktop processor in there.
That's probably why it's as big as what it is.
Yeah. It's a laptop, but not by much because as heavy it is as it is.
Yeah,
let me see if I can find the link to that because then you'll understand what I was talking about.
Yeah, the Alienware one, it comes with either an i7 9700K or an i9 9900K, and then then you can get it with either a RTX 270, an RTX 280, or an RTX 280 Ti.
Yeah, but by then they'll be charging you like $3,300.
Well, if you get the one with the 280 in it, the 280 by itself, the desktop 280, which is what this is, but it just doesn't have the fancy case around it like you would have if you're putting in your desktop. The 280 itself, those go for anywhere between 1,000 to 1,300, and the Ti can go for as much as 1,500. Those are expensive video cards.
Got it here somewhere.
Hey, Black Cat, why are you going to be in Baltimore tomorrow? You going to see Kingpin?
Is he?
We can get lunch if he wants.
Black Cat Outdoors. I might at New York Outcast. I don't really have a topic planned yet. Just depends on how I make out in Baltimore tomorrow evening. Clock 23 every day, all day at Black Cat Outdoors. What time tomorrow if you have one on West Coast time?
11:30.
We have no idea what we're talking about, Black Cat.
But the good news is if you're looking for a new laptop, you can get basically what I have with a better processor and better GPU for like $1,300 on eBay right now.
But who's looking to get a new computer?
Well, G-Webs just did, so somebody might. Somebody out there in the audience or what have you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghost Shadow was talking about the Threadrippers. Yeah, Threadrippers, you're talking anywhere between 16 to 32 cores. And the 32 core will have 64 threads through it. The problem is it's not optimized for gaming. So if you're building something for gaming or something like that, it's a total waste to put the Threadripper in there. You're better off with the Ryzen 9 or the Ryzen 7 series in a gaming rig. Even the Ryzen 5 series will work for a gaming rig, to be honest.
Okay. The laptop I'm talking about is the Acer Predator Helios. It's got a full-size Ryzen 2700 processor in it.
Wow. How much is that going for?
About $1,400 right now.
That's actually not terrible.
What's it got for a GPU though?
Vega 56.
Yeah, okay, so it's not that good of. It doesn't have that good of a video card in it.
16 gigs of DDR4 RAM though.
For a laptop, 1,400. That
256 gigabyte NVMe drive. So it's not bad.
That's definitely not bad for 1400.
No, it's a gaming laptop, but the size of it, it's pretty big.
Not exactly the most portable thing in the world.
Let's put it this way: if you are going to use this as a laptop, make sure you're next to a power outlet. Otherwise, you're gonna run out of power quick.
Yeah, I don't. My Alienware doesn't get unplugged. Yeah.
You should also be careful of that, not to keep it charging 24 hours a day.
Well, no, the desktop replacements are made to be unplugged in constantly. So that's what
Why
that
can't
will
you
be,
keep it charging?
Yeah.
If
Why
you
can't you keep it charging all
if
day?
you don't drain batteries from time to time that are in portable devices, you kill their recharging effect, and eventually over time they'll hold less of a charge.
Okay.
It's like a
Okay.
memory effect type thing.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, but when you get into like what my Strike's talking about and what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
those things are made where you keep them plugged in. They have a battery just for convenience. You know, the battery in these laptops is more of a in case your power goes out, you don't lose what you were working on kind of situation. Because they're what you would call a desktop replacement. And that's exactly what they are.
Yeah.
Like you're talking about a laptop that either is on par with or slightly below a desktop. But my laptop is actually more powerful than what my desktop is. It's not as powerful as my daughter's desktop, but it's more powerful than my desktop, which is why I don't use my desktop that often, if at all. The only advantage my desktop has on it is I got a 24-inch monitor on it and only a 17-inch on my laptop. Unless I plug the monitor into my laptop, but it definitely is pointless.
Yeah. So. All right.
I thought about getting one of those desks that's like a laptop desk before I got this computer and actually building a tower and putting it on there because they have ones that you can actually put a tower on the thing and it's still portable. The desk itself is still portable and you can mount your monitor on it and everything. I thought about getting one of those, but then I was like, nah, just get another laptop.
Ghost Shadow says my first system was a Tandy SX1000 with an 8088 4.17 CPU with a Tandy graphics adapter capable of displaying 16 simultaneous colors.
Yeah,
All right.
When I was a kid, we had a Tandy TRS-80 Keller Computer 2. Which would probably be about the same kind of old system. And
Yeah, our first computer was an old 286.
yeah, we didn't have a disk drive for it. You know, there was we didn't have a floppy. We had a cassette player.
No, I remember those. I remember those. Wow.
You didn't record to a. You didn't write your when you were writing your programs. You didn't record it or save it on a 5.5-inch floppy because at that point there wasn't one. You wrote your code on the Tandy and then you recorded it to an audio cassette on your little audio cassette player or recorder. And if you really wanted to mess with somebody, you would hand them the cassette and say, "Here, listen to this, man. This song's really cool." And they were like, "Beep beep boop boop beep beep." The modem. Remember the old modem sound? That's exactly what those cassettes did, and they were like, "Ah, man, my ears," because you wearing headphones when you did it to them. Yeah.
I think the first computer we got, I think it was one of the IBM PC Juniors. You remember those, Rich?
Yeah, IBM was like the first big PC.
Yeah.
And then Apple came out with theirs, and IBM would probably still be in the PC business if they didn't screw up and insist on making everything in house when they did. Because then you can't. Then the other companies come along and they were outsourcing. You had one company making this and this, this and this, and then everybody started making IBM what was considered IBM compatible, and that was the downfall of IBM essentially with their desktop business.
NY Outcast, just some clarification. It went into the vein in the hand, not a finger.
And it went into the vein. It didn't scratch it. It went into it.
It split it open. No fingers.
The war stories he'll be telling his grandkids.
Nope. Taking that one to the grave with me. Ooh. That's the price. See if I can get one of those. Apparently, I'm looking online. Gander Outdoors has used Beretta Model 1951s on sale for $199.
Yeah, Gary says that the Commodore was before the IBM. Yeah, but the IBM is what we would know as a true computer today. I mean, the IBM was the first one that even approached what we can do today on a computer. The Commodore was more of a gaming console with a keyboard.
Remember, Gary, without IBM, you couldn't have IBM clones, which is what most computers are today.
Yeah.
Minus Mac, because Mac and Apple, their stuff is all proprietary.
No. If you look, there are people that are actually building Macintosh computers now.
No, I think he was referring to when Mac first came out.
They're not building Macintoshes.
Well,
when Macs first came out, they were proprietary, every piece of them.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not doing their own CPUs or anything anymore like they used to. They're using Intel CPUs.
Processors and video cards, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least they're making their video cards more more third-party compatible.
Yeah, you can build a tower that'll run iOS. So they call it a Hackintosh, but it's like it's a self-built.
Ghost Shadow says in the U.S. Marine Corps we had a Keypro 8 systems. It had 8 kilobytes of memory. The CO had a Keypro 16 with 16 kilobytes. Yeah, well, you know how the military is. They're like the last to upgrade. Ever. Yes, I know the new Macs have Intel in them, but again...
They've had Intel in them for a while.
Yeah, they've had that for a while, but again, Mac is Mac. Good. If a part breaks in your Mac, good luck getting it replaced. They'll just want to sell you a new computer, not replace the part.
Well, you can easily go to eBay or a third-party seller soft.
Yep, and you'll lose your warranty.
No, you don't need a warranty. You can upgrade all the parts yourself. Just buy a tower. It's super cheap now.
Yeah. All right. I think that's about it. We've been running this for about an hour. So I'm gonna wind this one down.
Thanks for joining us on the Tech Strike channel.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for joining Guns and Techs Part 2.
Yeah.
But seriously, thanks for listening, watching the Friday Night Strike, and participating. Guys, final closing plugs, John?
Thanks for the invite. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Don't forget to catch Gun Channels tonight with the Daily Gun Show, if there is one. And everybody enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Stay dry.
Okay. Kingpin.
Good night, everybody.
All right. Rich?
Yeah. If anybody out there wants a Mac Pro, the new one, you can get it with over a terabit of RAM, but you better have 20 grand. Other than that, yeah, this is why people are building their own, right? Anyway, other than that, Sunday nights around 8 Eastern, maybe a little bit later, maybe a lot later. I don't know. Depends on how caught up we get in talking before then we realize what time it is. I'm like, oh crap, we gotta go over on the media channel will be this week on Monday, so be sure to check that out.
All right. Well, Rich, did you see the new desktop version? The highest then desktop Mac desktop is like $50,000.
Yeah, I know the Mac prices are absolutely insane for the Mac Pro. They really, really are.
You'd have to be, I hate to say this, but an absolute idiot to pay those prices.
Now that I was watching Linus Tech Tips video before you went live. I wasn't home yet. I was watching it on my phone.
Uh-huh.
A company, this was like a year and a half ago that the video came out. Somebody had made, and this was a retail product, a desktop that was in a case shaped like the Shield helicarrier.
Oh, I need one.
That is very cool.
Made out of forged aluminum. The
All
thing
right.
was $20 grand when you converted it to US dollars.
Jesus Christ!
But dude, it was it was beautiful. It was
No arguments there.
It even came with little fighters that you could play with and have them land on the carrier and stuff. The lights all lit up like your the landing lights on the carrier surface and everything all lit up. It was all liquid cooled, and the liquid cooling ran down the side. It looked like ductwork for the carrier itself, and then it had the radiators were the props for the carrier. So when it was on, the props would actually spin because those were the fans who were cooling the radiators. It was really, really sweet.
All right. Then, guys, don't forget to check out Foul Territory tonight on Gizzard Gary's channel. Remember to check us out on Hit or Miss Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock. Remember to check Rich's show out. What is it? Unloaded Media. This Week Unloaded on the This Week Unloaded channel.
Unloaded Media channel.
Unloaded Media channel. So check that out on Sunday. Other than that, check out GunTube.org, NightStrike.com, and we'll see you next week. Later, all.
Free Patch Friday.
Shut up, infringed.
Shall not be infringed.
Shall not be infringed.